How you doing? It's Sandesh here, and I made to do a video on an article on Fox News, and it's called "Suspect in New Orleans tour guide murder in U.S. illegally has criminal history." ICE says. Before getting to the article, I was wondering if you could follow me on X and subscribe on YouTube, Rumble, and Odyssey as well, if you don't mind, please. I'm going to get into it now. At least one of the three suspects arrested in connection with the shooting death of a French quarter tour guide in New Orleans is an illegal immigrant with a criminal history on American soil, according to immigration authorities. The immigration status of the other two suspects was not immediately clear. New Orleans police arrested Joshua Bonifacio Avala, I think that's what it says, 19, Joben Albarek, 17, and Kevin Nunez, 15. That day, after the slaying of 43-year-old Christy Thibodeau, sorry about the pronunciation, in a car on St. Peter Street the morning of June 30th. Nunez is accused of pulling the trigger, and Avila Bonifacio, a Honduras national, is accused of entering the country illegally, Immigration and Customs Enforcement told Fox News Digital. On May the 11th, 2019, U.S. Border Patrol encountered Bonifacio near Hidalgo, Texas, and determined him to be inadmissible into the U.S. pursuant to the Immigration and Nationality Act, and ICE spokesperson said. On multiple occasions, Bonifacio has been arrested for theft, contributing to the delinquency of juveniles. Since February 2024, Jefferson Parish Sheriff's Office has booked Bonifacio for 5 local violations. ICE does not purview over juveniles, so the immigration status of the two suspects was not immediately clear. The agency's Enforcement and Removal Operations Division has lodged a detainer request for the suspect. The slaying took place around 4:30 a.m. around June 30th as part of an armed robbery, New Orleans police said. They arrested all three suspects on July the 1st. The Orleans Parish Coroner's Office identified as Thibodeau as the victim on July the 2nd. Police were asking anyone with information on the case to contact homicide detectives on 504-658-5300. Nunez had an active arrest warrant at the time and was wearing an ankle monitor, according to the New Orleans-based Fox 8. Avelia Bonifacio also had a criminal history, including arrests for alleged theft and contributing to the delinquency of juveniles, according to ICE. He has also used the alias in Joshua Avila. This man should have never been in Louisiana. Governor Jeff Landry wrote next. Enough is enough. We must close our borders and keep our communities safe. Nunez's criminal record on American soil included seven counts of aggravated assault, illegal possession of a handgun, and domestic battery, in WVUE TV reported. Nevertheless, Chief Juvenile Court Judge Candice Bass Anderson sentenced him to house arrest. He showed him sentenced to house arrest. That's just a joke. He allegedly violated the terms in May, but was walking free without real-time digital monitoring because his ankle monitor had been deactivated, according to the outlet. The Orleans Parish District Attorney's Office could not be immediately reached for comment before business hours Thursday. With no guardrails from OJJ and OPJC, we as a city have to seriously consider shutting down electronic monitoring until we can be confident in the competence of the administrators to conduct real monitoring, and the commitment of judges to ensure actual accountability for young offenders for violations and non-compliance, prosecutors said in a statement to local media. If you're going to shut off electronic monitoring while you investigate, well, what about the others? Well, what about the other criminals that are going to have ankle bracelets? And what about them then? That's just stupid. The incident reportedly attracted intense scrutiny upon the city's juvenile justice system, and the company provides ankle monitoring service that provides ankle monitoring services. Jill Dennis of the Assured Supervision Accountability Program, a competing contractor, told Fox 8 the failure to properly monitor violent offenders like users is chaotic and insane. No shit. Immigration and Customs Enforcement did not immediately respond to a request for more information on the suspects. The victim would have turned 44 next month. She is survived by her husband, her parents, 4 siblings, 8 nieces, nephews, according to her online obituary. She loved dogs, motorcycling, her Jeep, her old Mustang convertible, and watching sunset over a lake in Pontartre with her husband Jace. A memorial service was held Wednesday. Yeah, this is what happens when you have mass when you have mass illegal immigrants and well, an open border policy. This is I mean, this sort of thing is going to happen. I mean there's going to be active criminals or the potential of criminals coming into the country. I mean, this sort of shit is even happening in the UK right now. So I was like, yeah, what a shock. And obviously the US government isn't going to care about this sort of thing. Of course not. They wanted this sort of chaos to happen. Anyway, thanks for watching this video. Please like, comment, subscribe with on this video, and follow me on X and subscribe on YouTube, Rumble, and Odyssey as well if you don't mind, please. Anyway, thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you soon.